cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name's Alexa Ray. And welcome to another video. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you clicked on today's video, and you guys already know what the problem is with today's video. I bought more books, even though I said I wasn't going to buy any more books for the rest of the year. I bought some more books. I'm just gonna be honest now with you and try to be honest with myself. This is not the last time I will be buying books in the year of 2022. I already have 2 other videos planned to go out and buy books. One is my birthday, because the best birthday gift of all to myself would be to go to Barnes & Noble, buy myself some books, and then I also want to do a little holiday bookstore vlog with you guys. So yeah, for today's video, you guys already know what we are doing, hence the last 30 seconds of this video. I'm gonna say it again just for funsies. In today's video, I am doing an Amazon book haul for you guys. I am super excited. The main theme and idea of today's book haul is actually like holiday reads, which I'm super excited for. I've never bought a Christmas or holiday book. There are 2 books in here that I wouldn't necessarily say are like holiday or Christmas reads. They're more so just books I got for fun. But before I hop into this video and show you guys all the books I picked up from Amazon, make sure to comment down below what books you guys are reading this holiday season. Are you into holiday reads? Are you more so of like a mood reader? What are you guys reading in the month of December? With that being said, we are just gonna hop right into this book haul. The first book I picked up from Amazon is In a Holidaze. This is by Christina Lauren. First of all, let's take a moment. Look at this book cover. This is the most festive, Christmassy book cover. I love the whole vibe of this. That's probably like the second reason I picked this book up, just because it looks so like Christmassy and aesthetic looking. The first reason I picked it up is because I saw the authors were Christina Lauren, and they're also the authors of The Unhoneymooners and Love in Other Words, which are 2 books I really enjoyed reading this year. So when I saw they had like a holiday read, I was like, why not try it out? I'm sure it's just as amazing as all their other books. I actually don't know too much about this, so let's see. One Christmas wish, 2 brothers and a lifetime of hope are on the line. Is this a love triangle trope? It's the most wonderful time of the year, but not for Malin Jones. She's living with her parents, hates her going nowhere job, and has just made a romantic error of epic proportions. But perhaps worst of all, this is the last Christmas May will be at her favorite place in the world, snowy Utah cabin where she and her family have spent the holidays every year since she was born, along with 2 other beloved families. Mentally melting down as she drives away from the cabin for the final time, May throws out what she thinks is a simple plea to the universe. Please, show me what will make me happy. The next thing she knows, tires screech and metal collides, everything goes black, but when May gasps awake, she's on an airplane bound for Utah, where she begins the same holiday all over again. With one hilarious disaster after another sending her back to the plane, May must figure out how to break free of the strange time loop and finally get her true love under the mistletoe. Oh my gosh! So she makes a wish that she doesn't want her time at the cabin to end, and she basically starts reliving the same vacation over and over again at the cabin. This honestly sounds like such an exciting and fun read, and it's filled with like holiday cheer and all the festive vibes, so I am super excited. Look at the little chapter details. I love when chapters have like these cutie little details to them. It's the little things to me, you know? I just love stuff like that. So before we move on, one more thing about this book is that it is actually my December book club pick. If you guys are interested, I actually have a book club on the app Fable. I'll put it right here for you guys to see. If you want, you can go download it. It's completely free. I actually run my own little book club on here. Every single month we pick a book together as a club. We go through every chapter talking about it together. You can review and rate books on the app. One of my favorite features that I actually love using for my book club specifically, you can purchase the books digitally to read in Fable's app, and you can annotate them, you can highlight them, share like little quotes. But yeah, I run my own little book club here. We are reading In a Holidaze for the month of December. So if any of you out there would like to also read this with us, you can click my link down below. It's totally free and just something super fun for us to kind of do together. I'm a little too excited for this, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I loved Love in Other Words so much. I feel like I have really high hopes for this. The next book I picked up is All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox. This looks like a cutie little Christmas rom-com to me. Also, can we appreciate this cutie right here? Are you kidding kidding me? I'm such a sucker when I see a dog on the cover. Will they hit the right notes this holiday season? I can already tell this is going to be like a musical type of romance because we got the guitar going on, we have the mic over here. I've seen so many people reading this lately too, so I feel like this is definitely going to be a hit. True love wasn't on their holiday wish list. When Sadie and Max are selected as contestants on the famed reality singing show Star Maker, each thinks they finally gotten their big Nashville break. But then they're paired up for a duet week and stun the whole world with their romantic onstage chemistry. With fans going wild for hashtag Saxy, the network demands that they remain a duo on and off stage or exit the competition. Faking a relationship until their final performance in the Star Maker holiday special shouldn't be too hard, except for one small problem. Sadie and Max can't stand each other. Stop! It's going to be a fake dating enemies to lovers book. I'm so excited. I'm so here for it. When going in to buy these books, I really had no idea what any of them were about. I was just like, oh, I want to try like a good variety of holiday romances. I'm so excited though that I got a fake dating and enemies to lovers. That is literally my all-time favorite tropes when it comes to reading romance. I'm just obsessed with it. I don't know what it is about two people hating each other and then realizing that they're perfect and madly in love with each other. It gets me every time. But with their dreams just within reach, they agree to the ruse. Will their fake relationship be exposed before they can win, or might their phony connection turn real by the Christmas finale? Ooh, this one review says, Gilmore Girls meets The Parent Trap meets Cake Wars. In other words, it's perfect. Those three things together absolutely sound perfect to me too, so I'm so excited. It looks like it's a dual perspective book as well, so we go between the perspectives of Max and Sadie, which is so cute. A cutie little detail for the chapters. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna love this. Next up I have One Day in December by Josie Silver. Looks like another adorable Christmassy read. I'm obsessed with it. I've seen this a lot going into Barnes & Noble. It's part of Reese's book club. Probably one of my favorite people in the world, honestly. I feel like this is another book I've seen like a lot of people read, but I haven't heard too much about it, so I wanted to pick it up, see for myself. You guys know I love aesthetic covers. I feel like this book does such an amazing job with it. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let's see. Two people, 10 chances, one unforgettable love story. Lori's pretty sure love at first sight doesn't exist anywhere outside of the movies, but then through the mist on a bus window one snowy December day, she sees a man that she knows instantly is the one for her. Their eyes meet, there's a moment of pure magic, and then her bus drives away. Certain they're fated to find each other again, Lori spends a year scanning every bus stop and cafe in London, hoping for another glimpse of what she trusts is true love. But she doesn't find him, not when it matters anyway. Instead, they reunite at a Christmas party where her best friend Sarah giddily introduces her new boyfriend, Jack, the man from the bus, to Lori. No, that's so sad. What follows for Lori, Sarah, and Jack is 10 years of friendship, heartbreak, roads not taken, and destinies reconsidered. One Day in December is a joyous, heartwarming, and immensely moving love story, and a reminder that fate takes inexplicable turns along the route to happiness. Oh my gosh, is this going to be like a tearjerker? I feel like this is going to be a hard read. So it looks like this book is actually divided up into yearly sections, so like 2011 to 2012 to 2013 and so on, and then it's also told from the dual perspective, Lori and Jack, so that's really cool. Again, this just sounds like such a good and amazing read. I'm already so fascinated with it and like what's going to happen between them. I already have so many questions and ideas about this. Honestly, like these first three books so far, I'm honestly so excited for these. I don't think I ever thought that holiday books could like be really good. After reading some of these, I'm just like, oh, I may have just found my favorite section of romance, and it might be holiday romances. Moving on, we have a cutie little short book here. It is called Window Shopping, and it is by another favorite author of mine, Tessa Bailey. Look at this beautiful cover, aesthetic, gorgeous, of course. I honestly got this because one, it's by Tessa Bailey, and I do really love her books. I love her writing style, but the title of it, Window Shopping, it's just something that, I don't know, it's something I really love because it's something that I've always loved to do myself. I was just really drawn to it. 2 weeks before Christmas and all through Manhattan, shop windows are decorated in red and green satin. We got a little rhyme in here. I'm standing alone in front of the famous Vivant department store when a charming man named Aiden asked my opinion of the decor. It's a tragedy in tinsel, I say, unable to lie. He asked for a better idea with a twinkle in his eye. Did I know he owned the place? No, he put me on the spot. Now I'm working for that man, trying to ignore that he's hot. But as a down on her luck girl with a difficult past, I know an opportunity when I see one, and I have to make it last. I'll put my heart and soul into dressing his holiday windows. I'll work without stopping. And when we lose the battle with temptation, I'll try and remember I'm just window shopping. Stop it! This sounds so cute. Every book I've picked up today already, I'm just like, wow, this sounds so freaking cute and good. I am so excited. This is such a small little baby book. It is another dual perspective read, so we jump between Stella and Aiden. I really love when you get to read different perspectives in books because I think it just helps you understand what's going on more, and it helps you connect more with every single character instead of just like one single character. So I absolutely love that when it comes to reading. The whole rhyming back here just really got me. This sounds so good. We have another little itty bitty baby book here. I don't think I actually knew that it was this tiny of a book. I just saw the cover and the title and I was like, oh, this looks absolutely adorable. The next book I picked up is My Night Before Christmas. It's a sweet rom-com by Amanda P. Jones. This is what the cover looks like. It's a little bakery rom-com. How was I not supposed to get this book? I never felt a connection like ours before. After sharing a spine-tingling first kiss with Liam Knight, I was certain he wanted to be my boyfriend. But instead of moonlight strolls on the beach, he ghosted me. 3 months later, with a sugar hangover and pants that are now too tight, Liam's back, ready to pick up where we left off, but I don't trust him enough to let him back in. When my boss leaves me in charge of her bakery while she competes in a baking show, I'm literally running around like a roadrunner, hopped up on caffeine, until my knight comes to my rescue. Is forgiving him and getting our second chance worth the risk? My Night Before Christmas is a sweet with a sprinkling of heat, closed-door romantic comedy. This literally has only 87 pages, it looks like. I want to know why he ghosted her. I feel like there's probably like so much more to unpack with that. That seems like a lot to unpack in only 87 pages. He better have a good reason. This is probably the first book in this entire haul that I'm a little iffy on. I'm a little like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but it's literally only 87 pages, so like, even if I don't like it, it's not like a huge waste of my time. So I picked up 5 cutie holiday romances. The next 2 books I have aren't exactly like holiday Christmassy type of reads. They are 2 books I am going to share with you because they're new and I'm excited. So the first one I have is probably one you guys have probably seen everywhere because I feel like everyone is reading this book now. It's super funny. I actually saw this book like a few months ago and I was like, I really want to read that book, but I didn't end up picking it up. I finally picked it up. This is called Icebreaker. It's the first book in the UCMH series and it's by Hannah Grace. So when I saw this book a few months ago, I was immediately drawn to it. It's obviously like a hockey type of romance, but she's also a figure skater, which I thought was super interesting. And one of my favorite romances is the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. That's like a whole hockey romance series. I am obsessed with it. It's probably like one of my all-time favorites, go-tos. It's just like the best. If you like the athletic romance tropes, if you like the hockey trope, like that series is literally so perfect. I was reading a lot of reviews on this book and people were saying that if you really love those type of tropes and if you love the Off-Campus series, this book is like out of this world. I have heard some amazing things about it and I've heard some amazing things about the characters in it, so I'm so excited for this one. Again, I love my hockey romances. Anastasia Allen has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA. A competitive figure skater since she was 5 years old, a full college scholarship thanks to her place on the Maple Hill skating team. A schedule that would make even the most driven person weep. Stassi comes to win. No exceptions. Nathan Hawkins has never had a problem he couldn't solve. As captain of the Maple Hills Titans, he knows the responsibility of keeping the hockey team on the ice rests on his shoulders. When a misunderstanding results in the 2 teams sharing a ring and Anastasia's partner gets hurt in the aftermath, Nate finds himself swapping a stick for tights and one scary coach for an even scarier one. The pair finds themselves stuck together in more ways than one, but it's fine because Anastasia doesn't even like hockey players. This sounds so freaking good. It does sound very similar to the off-campus series, but really that just makes me more excited to give this a try. I just hear so many good things about this book, and I hear so many good things about these characters, how Nathan Hawkins is supposed to be like one of the best book boyfriends, one of the best book guys. So come on, look at this cover. It's so freaking cute. This is going to be such a good romance. I already know. The final book I have to share with you guys is actually a brand new book by Kira Cass. If you're not familiar, she's the author of the Selection series. Everything about this I'm just like really obsessed with. It's called 1,000 Heartbeats. History divides them, fate unites them, will love keep them together. I told myself that had been the rain. It was something hitting the mountain or a tree falling or anything else really. But every time Lennox smiled or touched me or even looked at me a certain way, I would hear it again. The sound of 1,000 heartbeats. And it's just like the little details is absolutely beautiful to me. Princess Anika has lived a life of comfort, but no amount of luxuries can change the fact that her life isn't her own to control. The king, once her loving father, has gone cold, and Anika will soon be forced into a loveless marriage for political gain. Miles away, small comforts are few and far between for Lennox. He has devoted his life to helping his people take back the throne that was stolen from them long ago. For Lennox, the idea of love is merely a distraction. Nothing will stand in the way of his fight. But when love, against all odds, finds them both, they are bound by its call. They can't possibly be together, but the irresistible thrum of 1,000 heartbeats won't let them stay apart. I also got this cutie little quote card with it that I think is perfect to use as a little bookmark. We're getting a forbidden love in here, which is always so interesting for me when it comes to like reading books with that type of trope, because I'm always so invested in seeing how the characters navigate not being allowed to be together, even though they want nothing more than to be together. So I actually really love tropes like that, but it kind of depends because sometimes it like rips my heart out like over and over again. So I just want to throw this book in here because I haven't yet shared it on my channel. It is one I am super excited for. But these are all the books for today's book haul. I actually didn't go as crazy as I usually do when it comes to book buying. I don't need any more books, even though I want more books. I have so many amazing books on my TBR list that I am just like so excited to read and get through. So we only did a little baby haul today, but it was honestly so worth it because these holiday reads, guys, these holiday reads are totally going to get me. I already know I'm going to be freaking obsessed with them. Comment down below if you guys would like to see a whole reading vlog revolving around holiday reads. I'm thinking of doing maybe like a little 24-hour readathon reading only holiday reads. I feel like that'd be like super fun. I don't know. Let me know down below. And then of course, don't forget you can use my link down below to join my book club. It's completely free. We are going to be starting in Holidaze December 7th, and then we read it throughout the entire month of December. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and clicking on this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it because it really helps me out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe down below if you'd like to see more of me. I love posting as much as possible and I love hanging out with you guys. I cannot believe we are in the last month of 2022. I'm just so incredibly grateful for what this year has brought me, and I'm so happy you guys are all here and we're just having fun talking about books every day. It's literally a dream come true for me, and I can't thank you guys enough. But I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful start to your holiday season, and I'll see you in my next video.